and gentlemen, welcome back to the Reckoning Sports Show where I'm your host, Big Daddy. We got Lex chilling with us.
What up, y'all?
And then Coach D.
What's up?
All right, the NFL tried to sneak in and mess up the rundown, but they didn't really do it this week. They tried, though. I will say I am not feeling the new schedule changes. What bothers me the most is two things. One, you can't say that I'm about player safety and then turn around and say you could play 2 Thursdays in the season. If you do that and it's not back-to-back Thursdays or Thursday off a bye week,
right?
You care nothing about player safety. I don't want to hear that.
Exactly.
That's number one. Number two, I have a problem if I'm an owner that you're now not guaranteeing me a national TV game.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
As a smaller market team, look, don't disrespect me. So if you're, I think Jacksonville will be okay, but if you're Houston right now, and you're rebuilding, if you're Cleveland right now, if you're Arizona, to be truthful, like, you need national TV recognition because you want your players recognized.
Exactly.
And that Pro Bowls affect checks. Let's talk about it.
Come on.
All pros and stuff affect checks, and you need to be seen because all the AP don't travel.
Right.
So I'd have a major problem with that.
I'm surprised that this was able to get through, in all honesty, because what it really does is, like you said, I mean, let's just talk about other small market teams that aren't what we call small market. Indianapolis.
Yeah.
They just got the number 4 pick in the draft. People want to see the Colts, but they're not going to be guaranteed.
No, they're not guaranteed.
Same thing with and then the Panthers. Bryce Young, that's a small market. People want to see Bryce Young.
Then the other problem is when you look at it and you say, well, what they tell the teams? They told the teams that you're no longer conference specific.
Yeah.
So Fox is no longer
NFC,
and CBS is no longer the
ABC,
AFC.
Yeah.
So it changes how you view games. So now I got to hunt and see
and I don't care
where teams are at.
Like, because honestly, I like to know, man, when I turn on Fox out here in Arizona, I'm going to see probably the Cardinals, and I can base my games. I know I'm going to get the Cardinals in the afternoon, and then, or, depending. But it's like,
you know what?
Why would you change that for so many years?
This is about streaming. This is business.
No. It's totally no.
It is.
What led to this is Amazon was unhappy and they couldn't flex out. So what they're doing is by saying now that you no longer have conference rights. What was happening before is when they would flex to NBC, Fox would say you're not taking our number 1 game.
Right.
Because you're not coming for the Dallas game.
Yeah.
And so you got to go for game 2. Or CBS will say, no, you can't have the Pats game. Well, now you don't have control over it that way. And so it can be moved more easily without the executives getting angry because Amazon paid so much for the streaming package.
I don't like this.
It's going to be interesting to see. And what is weird to me, and I know part of the reason why, I still don't feel like they invest in their own network enough.
No.
You should be driving everything back to your own entity.
Like, that's what NBA League Pass did. I mean, NBA, like, we're going to...
Exactly.
Like, NFL Network, forget Amazon, we host the Thursday night game.
I don't know. It's a money play because you didn't want to pay yourself, but it doesn't make sense.
Man,
you want them eyes on your network for the advertising dollars.
And do you know... So you get Thursday, let's say you get every Thursday night game, right? You ain't got to do the Sundays, fine. You don't want to do that, whatever. But you drive all the Thursday night games back to your network, that increases the ratings of every show that you have.
And then on your NFL app, where I'm watching your Thursday, MGM pays exclusive rights for betting while you're watching the game. This is business.
Look, but hey, their business model, we're going to hit this and then we're going to get into the show. They got it made in the shade. So I listened to another podcast this week. He was talking about business in general, but it brought up how Steph Curry is worth so much money. In the NBA, you get your playoff money. Right. The way you make money in the NBA is you get to the playoffs, and then you get 75% of your game. 25% goes to the NBA.
Right.
Well, the Warriors since 2015 have been So they've been making over $100 million to $250 every year, adding value to the franchise. Remember, the owners bought that franchise for $450, which at that time was a record.
Right.
It's worth $7 billion.
See,
it's the highest rated franchise in the NBA. First time somebody's been more expensive than the Knicks. In the NFL, it's not commensurate because all the playoff money goes to the NFL.
Yep.
You don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's how they can devalue the players. Because if you don't have Steph Curry, you're not making that much because you're not going to the playoffs enough. Same thing with LeBron. Same thing with Giannis.
In the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs, if they were an NBA team, would be worth so much more because of the winning.
Yep.
It hasn't changed that much, and other teams that aren't winning are close because the NFL gets to know. The NFL's makeup is very, very interesting. How they do the money. This non-profit organization. All right, here we go. We're going to jump in it.
All right, let's go.
Everybody sitting right here thought the Sun series was over.
Yeah.
Somebody said Denver in 3.
I said Nuggets in 3. I surely
and I didn't disagree with you, so I'm not putting. I was like, I just don't.
Well, I said it.
I don't see it. I gotta be like Shaq and give people props and apologize. Landry Shamet, I thought you was. I didn't think you had it in. You was only 19 points, but you had only scored 7 through 3 games. So to come through for 19 was big. You hit open shots. That's not a small thing. Before the show, we were talking about people who couldn't hit open shots. My man Joe Harris, my man Kevin Huter, your boy Harrison Barnes. So the playoffs is too big for some people. It had been too big for Landry, but he showed up. Then, Monty, you did what I said. Hello, Terrence Ross. How you doing?
Put him
in the game, let him get some points. And, look.
Leave Ayton on the bench. Let him run with the second team.
No, Ayton played 1 through 3. First through third 3 quarters he played. It's that fourth quarter get too big.
I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
He played, 27 minutes, he had 8 points, 8 rebounds. You a max player.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
He's a max player.
Yeah, he is.
8 points, 8 rebounds.
My man needs to stay on the bench.
He needs to get the same heat. We getting it, your boy in Dallas. AD, Dallas. Lord have mercy. LA, AD. Obviously, he's not as talented as AD, but when you get max money,
he didn't get the same heat that Julius Randle get too.
That's fair.
That's like, come on now, like how you show with 8 and 8?
I don't care that Joker got 52 because Joker could do that to anybody. Yeah. So I'm not knocking you for that.
I am.
But you gotta go on the other end. If he cooking me, y'all gotta give me the ball so I can give it right back.
Yeah. That's real because Aiden, Sabonis, and all these other dudes, Jokic, secondary bench centers was having career nights against Jokic.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like it was killing him.
Jokic made Sabonis look like a perennial all-star.
But see, the difference is the mental, and I'm not. I know it's mental health awareness, and I'm not trying. But my man admitted, if you didn't see it, go to Twitter, that in Game 3 his mental wasn't there. And I think part of his problem is this the Monty thing, but it's also, I can't stop this dude. And it affects him on the other end. And they don't feature him.
Yeah.
So I'm getting cooked, and then I'm not getting the ball on the other end.
Look, listen. I know we all about mental health, and people need to take accountability for their mental health. But sometimes you just weak-minded. That's okay. It can be a part of it. It's true. Some players don't got it. And I'm not talking about the playoffs. They just don't got it. In general. They cracked.
Okay.
Ben Simmons cracked. I'm just saying. And Ayton got about the same.
You cannot call them weak-minded.
Kicked off radio. Look, my whole thing is it is okay that certain situations you do not do well. I do not do well in heights. I do not. I learned that at an early age.
That's different.
No, it's not.
No, it is different.
No,
that's a legitimate phobia.
Okay.
You say he got a phobia of prime time?
I'm telling you. Kirk Cousins got the same thing.
Jesus.
I'm just saying. So DeAndre Ayton do not show up And then, remember, in games that we be watching, look, all of the Suns games that we watch on television, right? We like, ooh, Aiden about to cook because he's 7 foot and he got handles. And then you just like, why he look unimpressive? But then you look at his stats throughout the year, he 19 and 11? Yeah. You be like, where did he get them stats? Not in the game I'm watching. That's what I mean. So in the playoffs, I can't do it.
Stop.
Nah, man.
Wait, this man just said he got a phobia of the moment.
Phobia of success.
I'm ignorant, so you're going to have to go on this train with me. Do that extend past the court? When do he get in them moments and freeze up?
I mean, if it's in a big moment, clutch time,
he American Pie?
I mean, you can't finish.
I don't even know if you've seen American Pie.
I have. Okay. Aiton is it's so disappointing because we know, as Coach said, how you let
me phobia. That's what it's called. Achieve me phobia.
It's called cousin syndrome. Is what it's actually called. That's what it's called. If it's past 1 o'clock, you can't perform.
If it's not the regular season, you can't perform. Look, back to the original question. Phoenix Suns. Look, it's all bench. Look.
Can you imagine Cousin's wife being like, look, it's 11:30. We're running out.
Snowstorm has delayed the game. Oh, this was a sure one.
Oh man,
the whole coach is there.
Wrap it up. Don't even show up.
They're calling it Goodell. No, we're gonna let this snowstorm play.
It's already a 4. It's already a 4v5.
Oh my god.
We got a tornado warning. Look, that's gonna take us after 1.
I don't even want to talk about the Suns no more.
But to your point, okay, all right. But to your point, I'm being serious. Because DeAndre Ayton can't give that extra level of intensity. Now you're putting it on Booker. Now you're putting it on KD. You're putting it on Cameron Payne and all these.
Put it on the backup center.
No, I'm
Payne ain't got 4 blocks.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like I was out there being like, why is Landale the better center? Who? The Landale the better? Who is that?
I don't know. I had to look him up too.
He looked like from that Disney movie, The Replacements. Is what he looked like. I was like, how you win a game? And I mean, you better than Ayton.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
Nah, man. Jokic
have
was
you
like,
ever seen Glory Road?
Yes.
You know the
Jesus.
You remember when they went to the party? It couldn't nobody get no plays. But Farm Boy, that's who he looked like.
That's what I mean. It's like, and so with all that being said, you're still running Booker into the ground. You're still running KD into the ground.
Okay, but then I have hope for that.
Well,
here it is. It's a big if.
Okay.
I believe that Chris Paul is very self-aware.
Chris Paul ain't coming. You're already saying not playing Game 5.
I know that, but I'm saying moving forward, because the Suns are more hopeful than we are about his injury. Because I think he done, but the Suns think he can come back.
Oh, you think he done?
I think for this year.
Every year.
It was his groin. It's groin.
They said wrist too.
Oh, no. Oh, both?
But no, here goes the thing. I feel like he's seen how they're playing, especially having pulled the groin, has looked at it and said, I can't run like that no more. Because they out there Mike D'Antoni 7 seconds or less. Get it up before the defense is set, and it's working.
Right.
Chris slowing it down has been a problem because Aaron Gordon is solid defender, and they've been missing shots when it's slowed down.
Okay.
So my point with him is, I think when he comes back, they get better because I think he's smart enough to say, I need to come off the bench. And if you bring him off the bench, Booker doesn't have to play them point guard moments that he always turning the ball over.
Okay, but here's my thing. So I was watching another podcast that was talking about do Russ and Pat Bev deserve rings, right? Whatever. I'm just saying. So we always know that Chris Paul, the one thing missing from his resume is a ring. We already know. But if he's not a part of the main cast coming off the bench is not something that I mean, you can't win without your bench. So I'm not saying it's not important, but if Chris doesn't if he's not in the starting lineup or part of that main cast, does this ring mean, is it kind of like when Gary Payton went to go get a ring? Is it kind of like that? But we know what he's done this whole time.
It depends on if it's like more of a Manu Ginobili thing. Manu Ginobili came off the bench.
Yeah, but Manu got more minutes than starters.
No, but that's the thing. Like Chris Paul is pin on the game because matchups matter.
Right.
But
thank you. That's where I was going.
Yeah, okay.
Styles make fights. So in this series,
running
is important.
That's what I thought. I thought you meant like going forward. Okay.
In this series, running is important. If they see the Lakers or Steph,
you don't want to run with the Lakers.
They better. If you see the Lakers or Steph, he could be up. But I think anybody who come out the East, like let's say Boston come out the East, he about to cook Marcus Smart. Like Marcus Smart don't want them problems. Like I like Marcus Smart.
Yeah, me too.
But see that physical stuff pulls stuff out of, and then CP gonna be like, "Oh, we going on the block? I live right here."
Exactly.
So
give me that 13-foot jumper.
And then Maxey the same way. If you're gonna try to be physical and use your limb, he about to get you in foul trouble.
Yeah.
So I think when they get to the finals, he'll be able to start.
You got something in the finals? You got something in the finals?
I said if. Did you hear the word?
I just want to make sure. He said that with some conviction.
He said, "Don't put words in my mouth, sir."
No, he said when they get to the finals, there was some conviction there.
See, this our problem in life. you don't listen. Moving on, and speaking of listening, Harden was motivated because he listened to a song yesterday. You know my name. Don't ever do that. Charles the Cloud, go in the grave right now. Look.
See.
So all of a sudden, Doc Rivers got religious on Sunday, and
he got a word.
He sent that man a gospel song, and Harden was like, "I don't rock with this, but I want to be on the vibe he on," which I respect that.
Yeah.
And then he was clowning. He was like, "That song's 7 minutes."
Look, you need to put some respect on, because we're men of faith, but you got to put some respect on our names. We be listening to long songs. Sometimes for about 2.5 minutes, it just be like, and that's all it is. And so we just hear it. So you got to give some credit there.
Ernie Johnson said something on TNT that's kind of true. If a gospel song don't hit 5-6 minutes, it's probably not giving what it's supposed to be.
No, that's real.
That's just true.
A gospel album, 12 songs in what?
4 hours.
Hour.
Anyway, because we can run on that tangent. He listened to the song and he had a nice game.
He did.
And
I mean, could you say this might be top 3 for him? Because of the impact?
Well, I will say it is erasing some of the chokes that he's had.
No, it's not.
No. When I say erasing, it's hard. Okay, erasing the run.
It's putting more games in between.
No, not. You got to match it with a positive. So LeBron had 2011.
Right.
He had to come back and stack some positive.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So what Harden is doing is, I got some classic choke jobs. And right now, with Embiid, I'm putting together some quality.
A nice resume.
So when you bring that up, the counter argument is there too.
Okay.
Some jokers don't have a counter argument. Yeah. Look, I love Tracy McGrady, but ain't no counter argument to the fact that when he was in his prime, he never got out the first round.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you can blame it on his team and all that, but the fact is the fact. You was up 3-1 on the Hornets and couldn't close it out.
Yeah.
So,
no, I think this is one of the best games they played together.
I'm sorry, Detroit. He was 3-1 on Detroit.
This is one of the best games they played together. Like, usually that's the issue, Harden not getting enough points, Embiid dominating, Embiid injured right now, Embiid still gave you 34-13. And for Harden to give you the 42, Embiid to give you the 34, everybody play defense. I think once Milwaukee got out, I think everyone went to Boston.
But I will say this, because I think we got to be balanced. Boston lost that game because of a mental cramp by Brown.
Yeah.
Brown's mental cramp.
Yes, both of them had a mental cramp.
But you can't leave him wide open. Like, he hit a big shot, and I'm not going to take that shot from him.
But it would have been harder if he said on his man.
Brown, you double down,
But see,
like that's the type of play that if you go,
yeah,
you gotta get a steal.
yeah.
Like you gotta make him turn the because now you leave Harden in the corner for the easiest three of all the threes,
and then but you know what? And to that point, it's the same way like when in the 2018 finals where LeBron was looking at JR like, bruh, like the classic meme, like what are you doing? It's the same thing. You need to know the score. Because Embiid scoring
the two,
it ties, who cares?
It don't matter.
It's like we go into overtime, but now,
no.
So again, it's the same thing.
It's understanding the
situation.
But
we've
also
seen that. We saw Steph have a brain fart and
call timeout.
Call timeout he ain't have. So
but look, hold on. But what we can't also do is lay the blame at Jaylen Brown's, but also not lay it also at the same feet of his running mate. You can't initiate the play with 9 seconds left. You can't initiate the last play with 9 seconds left. If you're not taking it to the hole, and because by the time you got it to Marcus Smart, it was 0.6 on the clock when he made the pass. You got to do better than that, man.
The coaching. I heard him say.
Yeah, but when he crossed half court,
the coaching said go early. If you miss, you be able to foul and get another opportunity to only be down 3. By waiting so long, not only was it a bad possession, but you was left with a make or miss shot that's going to determine everything. So the coaching logic is give yourself 2 opportunities.
Yeah, 2 opportunities.
And Smart hit the shot.
Oh yeah,
but it don't matter.
Yeah, and so that's what I meant by like I know what the call was, but at the end of the day, you the best player on the team. You are who the face of the franchise decided you're gonna be.
No.
Now
he the face of the franchise. I don't know if he's the best player right now. I don't know what's going on with my guy.
No,
and you know I'm a Tatum guy.
I know.
You know I'm a Tatum guy.
And you know,
but I saw a meme today,
mm-hmm.
and it was like we got to start having the Devin Booker, Jason Tatum conversation.
Yeah.
And we need to talk about this real quick. We ain't got to dwell on it because playoffs ain't over. Once playoffs are over, we can talk about it. This is actually a legit discussion. Put it in the comments. Remind us so when we look at it, we know to bring it up. That right now.
At this very moment,
you're
taking Booker.
I'm not only am I taking Booker, I'm taking Jaylen Brown over Jason Tatum.
At this very moment, I can't argue that.
And but I am a fan of Jaylen Brown. I want the Celtics to re-sign him. I know they cannot.
He look like he on his way out.
I know, but see, that's what I'm saying. This is his. I am a franchise player playoffs. Like they not about to pay me. Or what it sounds like, they may not want to pay me.
Look, it sounds like he don't want to get paid by them too.
No,
see,
it look like he want to go. Did Jason Tatum get you much too early? Your rookie season, you go to the Eastern Conference Finals and you get a block.
I don't think so.
No, I just think.
I think he's young.
I think
he's just young.
He falls into some Kobe traps because that's his idol.
Oh yeah, man.
And so Tatum falls in love with bad shots because he makes them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when you make them, they look good and it's great.
But it's terrible for him.
What he hasn't graduated to is the simplicity. Doing the simple and being comfortable with it. He wants to fade away on everything. Hit it over 2 people. Spin the wrong direction. Like,
but people forget. Like, and again, it is well documented. I was never a Kobe guy. But as I've gotten older, I've respected what Kobe became. That's not what Kobe did in his younger years. Kobe did that, but Kobe had more latent talent than 95% of NBA players. So when he be doing crazy stuff,
Kobe doesn't get enough credit, and even his Mike for that matter.
Yeah,
for being fundamentally sound.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
but
the fundamentals.
He had the fundamentals.
Was crazy.
That's what I mean. And so, as much as we love Jason Tatum, I would never put Jason Tatum in Kobe's class right now. No. And in all honesty, the closest person that is in the NBA right now, and in my opinion, at least in the last 2 years, 3 years, is Devin Booker. He's the closest to Kobe. Because when I see Booker's game, I see Kobe's game. He has the fundamental. I got the mid-range. Kobe was never a big three-point shooter until a little later in his career.
Well, he tried, but he wasn't there.
Exactly, but Devin got the 3, and
he got a little bit, but he like Kobe, and is what we're talking about. Devin's comfortable with it. I ain't got to
part of the
dunk
game.
on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can get this bank too.
That's it.
And it still
And run
counts
back
for
down
two.
the court.
And run. Like, Tatum is not comfortable with, it's not fancy.
Yep.
And
But it's because what is he, 26?
if he that old.
That's what I mean.
But Booker ain't much older.
I know, but what I'm saying is it's
But his
sometimes
game is more mature
it
than
is.
Tatum.
Yes, it is.
And I think Devin Booker, the two areas he needs to improve is defense and passing. Like,
The passing is a struggle.
Yeah.
I will say he's improved greatly on defense.
No, he has.
Now, I'm not saying he's a lockdown defender, but he's far better than what he was.
Yeah.
When he was playing that Olay defense.
Yeah. Let people go right by.
But see, that was in my opinion. And again, you have maybe come around to the Jason Tatum argument after last postseason, where I was completely off of him. I'm not on the train, but I understand where it's going. The thing with Jason, where people always took Jason Tatum over Booker, is because Jason Tatum played defense.
Mm-hmm.
And so you were like, listen,
Well, it was easy early.
last game, he had an awful 2.5 quarters. Terrible. But then he was like, okay, you know what? My shot ain't falling. What else can I do? He ended up almost with a triple-double because he had 15 rebounds. He came back in the second half, had like 23 points.
No.
And so he
can
and
do
3
that.
blocks. We would never say Devin Booker gonna get 15 rebounds
No.
and 3 but that was the whole thing with Tatum.
The conversation with them early was unfair because Booker wasn't winning.
But Booker didn't have nobody.
No.
Yeah.
And so the teams were bad, and he's going to conference finals.
Mhm.
So it's Tatum is Booker's put himself in the conversation.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Is Lakers going to take that strong 3-1 lead, or is Golden State going to say we're going back 2-2 and it's going to be a 3-game series?
So I'm gonna give this coach because I have to come on here and make a public announcement. I was not ducking, Coach. I watched the episode last week. I watched it. I was not ducking, Coach. I was actually in a place far, far away. Shout out Disney for Star Wars Night. It was great. But
You have to reflect on your decision.
yeah, you know when I meditated at the Jedi Temple, and sat beneath the Vader Starfighter.
That's a man of mistakes too.
I had to remind myself, wow, you know what? I knew this was happening. I knew this was going to come. I understand that because Golden State won an away game, two. You won 2 away games. That I would have to sit here and acknowledge my bad pick. So, Coach, that was my acknowledgement. Go ahead. You ain't gonna get another one.
I'm pretty sure you can make a couple more mistakes. We all human. I will too. Look, I think LeBron is telling this team, and he telling AD, we have to go up 3-1.
Okay.
Hey, look, you hear after every win, there's another challenge.
Mm-hmm.
There's another game. Like they know this team can go run up. This team has come back from 3-1.
Yeah.
This team has come back from 2-1. LeBron knows these are nightmares for LeBron. We was up 2-1. We was up, OKC know about that 3-1. I think the Lakers know they have to play. I still said Lakers in 6.
Okay.
So I think some people had them today. Stephen A said 5. Lakers in 5. I don't think it's that. No. I think Golden State gonna win one more game.
I think but
it's Lakers in 6.
Okay, here we go.
Lakers in 5. That was a bold statement from Stephen.
I'm gonna be very, very real with you. I picked Lakers in 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna come off that pick. I will tell you this. I think the media is crazy to be like LeBron needs this series more than Steph. This is big for Steph because this is the first time where the teams are kind of evenly matched.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say the second time. I'll be honest. When they lost in 16, I know they was up 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
I like that Cleveland team better than I like Golden State. I'm just going to say this.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take heat for it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been a Clay guy.
Yeah, well,
I know Clay can go nuclear. But his nuclear
But isn't that kind of the problem, though?
bothers me because he's not consistent.
Right,
So, yeah, Clay can give you 30 points in a quarter.
Yeah,
and then disappear for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's my issue. And so,
I think Clay is elevated more than he should be. Like,
because he got rings.
Yeah.
Like, he'd be like, 4 rings. I should have been top 75. I don't think he was top 75. And I'm going to tell you the truth. In 18, you got Steph versus LeBron. Well, if we go in Kyrie versus Clay, we saw how that played out. We saw how that played out.
But again, I think I agree with you. But I think even the educated and wise basketball pundits know Clay's never been even operated in the area of superstar ever. Never. Nobody's ever called Clay a superstar.
They put him up there because of his scoring. They put him up there because
they could have been shooting.
I was saying he averaged 20 points a game.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, time out. I'm not trying to
max. He made max money.
That's great.
Yeah,
but should he?
No. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree
Look,
with that.
time out. He averaged 20 points a game. Steven Jackson averaged 20 points a game for 5 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
We over here talking about Stat going through the whole thing. And I love Stat. Stat crazy, but I love Stat. I'm just saying, Clay is a quality player.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I wouldn't want him on my team. But the elevation of him is, oh God, here I go. And I'm about to make some Dallas people mad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I know where you're going.
Klay Thompson is Troy Aikman. I said what I said. And
okay. No, I see where you're going.
We're going viral this week.
I know exactly where you're going. If you look at Troy's numbers, and I know the offense he played in, but here we go. Trent Dilfer has more 20 touchdown seasons than Troy Aikman.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's true.
He threw like 160 touchdowns and 130 interceptions. Bruh, that ain't sniffing hall now.
Right.
But he was on some of the greatest teams ever. And he gets beloved because he was really accurate.
Yeah.
But I'm like this. The way y'all talk about Terry Bradshaw, and Terry Bradshaw, right place, right time. No disrespect to Troy. Right place, right time. Because see, I'm old enough to remember, Troy was about to get run out of town.
Yep.
See, everybody talk about 92 when they broke through. 91, he wasn't starting playoff games. They had him on the bench. They were about to run him out of town. They got blew out in Detroit and he got another shot. Look, I'm just saying, look, Clay is good. Troy was good. I think if Troy played now, he put up different numbers.
Yeah,
but he wasn't in a passing offense. Yeah. And
Emmett
was the star.
Emmett is Steph. And then if you want to say Emmett was Steph, and then Emmett was KD. It was just
Emmett out here. Irving was KD.
Emmett out here winning MVPs.
Right.
No.
MVP and missed the first 2 games of the season.
That is one of the greatest achievements I may have ever heard. Like when I started getting into football and then started researching, I hate the Cowboys, but some of my favorite players were old Cowboys. When I was like, wait, he won MVP and he missed 2 games?
He missed 2 games.
That's what I didn't know.
Look, he missed 2 games, led the league in rushing. Look, Clay is good, but he not. The rings elevate a resume, and I'm just saying, if Steph can find a way to win this, it's big for Steph.
Agreed.
And the rest of them will ride his coattails. All right.
Just a moment for LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron, it's not big for LeBron. What you've done this year in your 20th year is already impressive.
That's
you got to the playoffs. You came from 2-10. You beat this young Memphis team. You in the second round. You got 2 games on the defending champs. Like, I don't think, again, we not add nothing.
No, I'm going to be honest. If they were to win another ring, in my opinion, it's bigger for AD than it is Bron.
Oh, yeah.
Because
it's secure. Like,
AD,
Laker great.
Yeah, you're right.
No,
it does. Yeah.
Because AD was on the cusp of being booed out of town and talk about being traded. And if they're going to win, he's going to have to be that guy. So if they were to win a title, I think it cements AD in a place that's different. LeBron is on Mount Rushmore and ain't coming off.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Well, but the thing with Bron though is I still think it's bigger for him than AD. AD makes him a Laker great because you got 2. That's the key, right? But if Bron gets 5 with that, and he's not It's not AD dragged him to right, because
yeah.
then you can't give him that. But if he's like a co-star on a championship team, then what that does is now the ring debate changes. Because we already know where I stand. I think LeBron 1, Jordan 2. But people that think Mike 1 and Jordan and Mike 1 and LeBron 2 that aren't, Democrat and Republican about it, the people in the middle, now they're going to start having that conversation. Which is, in all honesty, I think what LeBron wants. I love LeBron, and I think LeBron is amazing. But LeBron is still passive aggressive, and him and Mike do not get along
at all.
And so anyone, if the 99s, I will leave for the one. LeBron's about that person. If I can get one to start arguing for me, I'm just saying. I know that's how LeBron is. So you got to take the good with the bad.
Help us, Jesus. We just want to do it. Anyway, are the Heat the best in the East? And okay, Jimmy Butler said something today.
Come on, please say it.
Jimmy came out and said he went CM Punk on him. He said, "I'm the best in the world." I don't know that he the best in the world, but at this very moment, Jimmy top 4 in the league.
At this very moment,
he would
win.
He the best player in the
league.
year.
Playoff MVP, absolutely, yeah.
Look, Jimmy Butler, the man, Jimmy Butler, the dog. This is a well-coached team, and I want to give Spo his credit.
Amen.
That's true, fair.
Because they ain't got the talent to be doing what they're doing.
Yo, when Strauss,
you talking about
a sniper?
No, they out here.
You talking about replacements?
Hey,
Jimmy Butler in the replacement.
They out here making fine course meals with spam, and you like, this is delicious. No.
It's and Jimmy driving it, but like, I mean, we look at the game tonight we just watched. Of course, Miami takes a 3-1 lead. Jalen, you rocking. RJ Barrett doing your thing. Hart didn't show up today.
Well, that's normal.
Randall, you injured, but you still gave 20 points. Like, the Knicks, let's be real. We didn't know if the Knicks was making out the first round. So,
that's fair.
Let's give them more victory. You beat Cleveland.
No, it's not more. We thought Cleveland was the better team. And what happened, Julius Randle bullied their bigs.
I was going to say, he did, but
he bullied their bigs. And then Donovan Mitchell didn't show up the way he should have.
But now
they get credit for being in the second round.
But they bigs. But okay, right. To that exact point, Julius Randle bothered they bigs.
Yeah. Because they all like me behind.
Right, and we know, and we will call, I think, at least I myself, we'll call Evan Mobley more skilled than Bam Adebayo.
Yes. Yeah.
How he let Bam Adebayo give it to him right now?
I won't say more skilled, but I think we thought Evan Mobley's length would bother him, and it did because he played through his chest. Bam's stronger than Evan Mobley, and so Bam been blocking shots. Bam been giving them proud. And to Bam's credit, he stepped up a little bit.
Yeah.
This is what I say about that series, and this goes back to my point about coaches want to win a certain way. The Knicks lack shooting. And I know y'all told him you was going to bench him all year. I don't know how Evan Fournier hasn't found the floor.
I know.
I don't.
I know.
Because to me, if I'm going to lose, there ain't going to be no bullets left in the clip.
Exactly.
We emptying out everything.
Same thing.
So I'm going, hey.
He even put his dude D Rose in. Like, go get me some.
Yeah, I was like,
but D Rose is not, they need shooting.
They do need shooting.
Miami can just pack it in because they know they can't shoot. And so, to me, again, wanting to win the right way versus just wanting to win,
I just want to win,
is a problem.
Like,
look, I might be a knockout fighter, but if I can't knock you out, then we about to box these 12 rounds, and I'm going to get this decision.
Right. That's why Deontay Wilder couldn't beat Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's like, look, I can knock you out if I want to, but sometimes that don't work. So I'm gonna outbox you. Same thing.
We tired you out and put you out.
So before we move on, All right, we got Miami winning this series, of course, so they will
Yeah.
face the winner of the Philly-Boston series. Can Miami beat both those teams?
They can beat Boston.
They can beat Boston.
Philly.
They can't beat Philly.
They have no answer for Philly.
Joel Embiid will get 40.
Yeah.
40.
Like, Styles make fights.
That's
Jimmy
a
gonna
bad-
give it. That's a bad matchup.
Because, he gonna give it. Look, Jimmy gonna get his.
Well, Jimmy, all right, so we say Jimmy Harden cancel out.
Uh,
But Jimmy ain't got nothing else. I mean, that's what.
Well, no, that's the point.
yeah.
I'm plugging in right now. If they play Philly, not Bam. If they play Philly, Joel Embiid is going to average 32 and 16.
Oh, that's light for me. I thought he was gonna do what Shaq did in the 02 finals, where he's 36 and 15.
But
Like,
that wasn't even fair because Todd McCullough was guarding,
Exactly.
and my man Light-Skin Aaron was guarding, and he was swole, but Shaq was
The dancing bear. That's
And plus, Embiid.
Shaq from 96 to 04 is
the
just
most dominant run in NBA history.
it's
Outside of
ridiculous.
Will. Outside of Will.
Like we only count the championship years, but if you go look at the years before the championship, it wasn't
Nobody
like
was stopping him.
Yeah.
he wasn't averaging 28.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
But yeah,
he was different.
But to your point, Coach, I don't. If Boston, they can beat something.
I do think they can beat the Celtics.
But
I don't think it would be easy, but I think they could do it.
Jimmy Butler's worst nightmare? Seeing LeBron again in the finals.
Ooh, listen.
No. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It ain't the team in the West he want to see.
You don't want.
No, he wants to see Denver?
No,
He wants to see
no.
Denver?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because he gonna run into the. If he somehow gets to the finals, they see Jokic. Jokic gonna average 35, 14.
See, the only difference with that is I feel Jokic's going to get his, but I feel they can stop everybody else.
But look. It is an interesting day in 2023 when I'm about to give Aaron Gordon praise. Aaron Gordon would bother Jimmy. Aaron Gordon would bother Jimmy.
No,
Aaron-
defensively,
Yes.
he will go out there and it's going because he's bigger than Jimmy.
Yeah.
And he long, not just bigger,
He's
and
bigger,
longer.
he's longer, he's stronger.
Yep.
That'd be a problem. Also,
And Michael Porter Jr. just.
the potential is there.
No, I'm not talking about the potential. I don't care. He's 6'11".
He don't use it.
But I know, but I'm saying just that alone.
No, but he played like a 6'3".
Well, he like Brandon Jacobs.
Well, I think with his back issues now, he needs to stay like he's playing like 6'4". I think
But he had back issues coming
coming out of college, so
yeah.
maybe becoming a shooter was his best thing for his career.
But you being a shooter, you're not consistent enough to do. So the other night, you only have 11. Like,
Yeah.
I need you to be more impactful than that. All right, moving to the NFL.
All right.
I'm going straight to you.
You already know.
Are the Jets making the mistake not quickly signing Quentin Williams?
Absolutely.
We disagree on this, so I'm going to let him go first.
Absolutely. Here's the reason why. Quentin Williams is the top 3 defensive tackle in the league.
I don't disagree with that.
So you got Aaron Donald, you got Quentin Williams, and then
No.
you can. Well, okay. Oh, hold on. I know what you're about to say. As of last year, Aaron Donald was hurt.
No. That's not what I was going to say.
Oh.
I was going to say, I know he's a hybrid, but Chris Jones got to be on the list.
No, that's what I was saying. You
Okay.
didn't let me get there.
All right.
Just keep
Chris
going.
Jones.
Look, you know my football acumen. You understand? Okay. So you got those three monsters in the middle, right? Quentin Williams, because Aaron Donald was hurt last year, technically would be the best defensive tackle in the game.
I give you that.
This is the first time the Jets have had both sides of the ball have somebody important. You got Aaron Rodgers on one side, and everybody in the NFL knows Quentin Williams. Why would you mess up a potential to get into the playoffs and go somewhere with a defense that we all acknowledge was top 5? Right? We all acknowledge was top 5 defense. Nobody left. They didn't lose nobody. And now we can say solidified. We don't know Aaron Rodgers is going to be on the offense, but we know he's going to be better than Zach Wilson. So if you better than Zach Wilson and Mike White and Joe Flacco, you get into the playoffs. So then you get into the playoffs with
watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Hey, I'm just saying. My bad, Joe. Sorry, the Ravens fans sticking up for you. Fair enough.
Is it a mistake? Yes.
Yes.
But those people you just named is why they can't pay this
Who?
man.
Who?
You have to pay Aaron
No,
Rodgers.
you don't. They already converted him into a signing bonus. No, they
Okay,
don't.
so he's getting paid. Quinn needs to be paid next year. So you sign
He
him on
needs to
that
be
person.
paid right now.
I thought he got
The
1 year
pri-
fifth option.
The price of the brick. You let him go out one more year and keep and ball out again. Right now is what? What did my man in Washington? No, forget. What did Jeffrey Simmons
The
get?
Giants just paid
4 for 90?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And Jeffrey Simmons, no disrespect, he good.
He ain't.
He ain't good.
He
He ain't quit win. 4 for 90, coach.
No, I feel
It's
but
the Dak
Jets
Prescott.
the Jets have to pay people.
It's the Dak Prescott. Pay him early.
You on my side, so you went early, but it's fine. This is the issue, and he don't want to hear.
No. I hear
this
it.
part.
Somebody else got to go.
Who? And you got me like Snoop Dogg.
Somebody else got to go. Somebody else got to go.
Okay.
First off, you gave Alan Lazard a 4-year, $44 million contract. You got to go.
Oh, wait, time out. We had to pacify the quarterback.
Okay, but
And if you go right now, it's gonna be dead money. This is what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I ain't talking about what's on the contract.
Mhm.
I agree with your sentiment to a point, but we both know 2 years Garrett Wilson coming.
okay.
Yeah, that's my point.
Garrett
All
Wilson
the young
coming.
ones.
Sauce Gardner is going to get Ramsey money.
Yeah, okay.
So we got to
With the
redo.
new cap, but keep going.
You got to redo CJ's deal.
Okay. Dude, CJ, you really think I'm really about to pay CJ Mosley top dog? You think you're gonna get Fred Warner money?
CJ make 18 right now.
And look, and that's a
And
bargain. You think I'm gonna give him you think I'm what? Hold on. You acting like CJ Mosley in his 5th year.
Time out. CJ Mosley ain't top 3-4 in the league.
Top 3-4 in the league puts you at 21. That's a $3 million increase.
No, but my point is, it's new money.
It's
Okay.
cap. We're talking about cap.
We talking about cap.
But you
So-
also forget the cap every year. Last year, what did it go up by this year? 14 million.
But we gonna have multiple people.
But
in
they
all
all
year.
coming.
Okay, they all come.
And then we got to get a new quarterback.
Lock up your young. What do the Eagles do? What do the Eagles just do?
Howie is a wizard.
I know. Okay, but what I'm saying is lock up your young core. If you lock up the young core and you get them for deals,
But time out.
deals.
Time out. All that young core came back to Howie like, we'll take a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll move. Quentin ain't about to do that.
This is his first contract. I understand that, but the young core. Okay, look. So you
think Sauce gonna do that?
the sauce? No sauce, no.
What I'm saying is, other than CJ, I don't think they have anybody on the roster who's willing to work with the GM. Quentin is very, very good, but I can win a Super Bowl without Quentin.
Okay. All right.
We've been over the champions.
We have. What was the last champion that didn't have a dominant defense that won? It was the Pats, right? Was it the Pats?
You feel like Tampa's defense was dominant? They were dominant during their run, not during the year.
They were top 15. They were top 15 defense.
That ain't dominant.
You look. Okay, fine. 12. 12. So we're not gonna call 12 a good defense?
It's a hype.
Okay. And what did they have?
Look,
What did they have?
The top 10 is nice. When you look at the numbers, dominant defense is 6 in the book.
Look, you had Vita Bay and Devin White and Levante David. You had a defense.
No, they play well.
Okay,
For that year. Okay,
well, okay. So the Eagles had a great we had a good defense, and then they played.
They played above.
When we won our Super Bowl, right? So it's when your defense show up. Don't you think Quentin Williams is someone that can knock the quarterback off their spot?
My point is this: Ndamukong Suh was on what would be the equivalent of an NBA mid-level exception deal. Like he wasn't getting paid on that. Aaron Donald was getting paid. Okay, I'll give you that.
Chris Jones getting paid. Dominant.
Chris Jones getting paid, and ain't nothing else on that defense. You get away with that because it's Mahomes.
Okay. So I can argue Sauce Gardner can't do his job unless the line does his job correctly.
You can argue that,
and I would be correct.
No, that's fine. Okay. But my point is, everybody can't be top paid.
Okay.
You got the number 3 paid quarterback, and then you want Quentin Williams.
Keep gonna come off the books. He come out,
You
but
got Quentin Williams. You got Sauce Gardner. Oh, you just had a draft this year, so in 3 years you have an offensive line.
I ain't gonna go 3 years. I go 2 years.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
I'm just
Aaron
saying.
Rodgers' cap money spread.
yeah, but
No, here go the thing. I like Quentin Williams. But I'm gonna be honest with you.
okay.
I like him. Can we be fair and say Quentin Williams has had one dominant year though?
This is his third year in the league, ain't it? Third? This
No,
is,
he's going into year 5, right?
I thought it was year 3. Or it might be it's either 3 or 4 for him. I thought he came out
I
in
think
29. I thought he came out
it's year 5.
Okay, year 5.
So Quentin Williams
Well,
is where
2. This is actually 2. 2 years.
the other year was okay. It was okay.
Okay. All right.
Last year, look,
That's fair. That's fair.
it wasn't that he was bad.
Yeah.
It's just he wasn't getting the quarterback. Last year he was doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's all I'm saying.
I'm hesitant. I'm gonna give you why I'm hesitant.
Okay.
My man Payne in DC.
He better than Ron Payne, though.
They gave DeRon Payne that $90 million.
They paid the wrong one. That was their problem. They paid the wrong defensive tackle.
Because they paid him like he get the quarterback.
What he had? 3.5 sacks? 2? Something, whatever.
Okay.
All right. Jets. Look, figure it out, Jets.
Who has a better year? Jordan Love or Justin Fields?
I
Coming
hate-
to you first.
I hate you ask this question.
It's a valid
It's like you showing me a clip, one. You showing me a commercial. And be like, this is a good product. Or this, I'm going to show you a movie. I'm going to show you an intro. Is this a good movie? Like, one.
You are in the job of prognostication. Prognosticate.
Jordan Love. I'm going to go with Justin Fields. He showed he a dog. They got him a little bit of help. I ain't seen nothing from Jordan Love. And I know a year ago, y'all was scared to put him on the field. So, I'm going Justin Fields.
Lex.
I hate this. Because it's like you tell me, you give me the option of like Kroger peanut butter and Great Value peanut butter. I don't know. I'll take Jordan Love because I like his wide receivers more. So I think he'll probably, plus I like his wide receivers more. I trust Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs better than Chase Claypool, and whoever else they just got in the draft. DJ Moore. I'll take them over. I don't know. Whatever. They both gonna be awful this year. It's fine. Whatever.
Wait. So you got both of them less than 7 wins?
Yeah, I got the Packers at 6, and I got the Bears at 6.
So we must have, we got Detroit or Minnesota.
Detroit do about to run roughshod over that division.
They should.
I think they will.
I'm going to say this. I think Justin Fields is going to take a step forward. And I think he learned a hard lesson last year
You sure do.
with them late interceptions.
Oh, I thought you were getting hit. But go ahead.
Like, as bad as the offensive line was, there were some games that were literally in his hand and he threw away.
The Eagles game.
So,
No, for real. Like, go right back and watch that game. He threw us the game.
so I feel like he's going to take a step because he's figured some things out. And some of his timing, some of his figuring out, you can't throw into every hole that you, look.
That your arm can get
Like,
to.
you just ain't Ohio State.
Yeah.
Like, these holes go quick. And so look, DJ Moore went to Maryland. I want him to do well.
I know. So do I, yeah.
But I don't feel like he's the one. Chase Claypool has all the physical tools, but something's
And
not
none of them
clicking.
mental. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that little tiny receiver, what's his name?
Darnell
Mooney? I don't like him. Like, he got everything but hands. They lost the game.
They lost that game
because
he
he ran to the jerk
he ran
route and he got hit.
Yeah, he double caught it.
Yeah.
First off, he caught it. Then he dropped it. Then he caught it against the
You
leg.
got everything but hands. You a wide receiver. Get out of here. Go be a Mason or something. Like, what is wrong with you?
Him and Nelson Aguilar be best
Stone
friends.
cutter. Good Lord.
Right, him and Nelson, Stones of Han Aguilar.
No,
You
so,
know, who just got Nelson Aguilar? Wasn't it the Bears? The Bears get Nelson Aguilar?
no, he's sitting in purple.
Ravens.
Oh, yeah. No,
I don't think he's gonna make the roster. I don't. I look around and I say, you see,
he a cat body.
you Odell, Bateman,
Duvernay, Flowers.
Zay Flowers,
And
Nelson Aguilar ain't fit to play special teams. you gonna get Perkin Turner? Like,
And a rumor D-Hop.
No, that
No,
rumor
they
old. It's old.
I would have loved to see it. But
It would have been
once they got Zay Flowers.
No, there's no space. I mean, you can put Zay Flowers at punt returner, but you're actually stunting his growth.
Yeah.
And you need Zay. Not that Bateman can't, but Zay is the one that's gonna take the top off.
Yeah, he is. Golly.
He gonna take the top off.
I can't wait to see this.
So Odell is your intermediate to short receiver.
Mm-hmm. Bateman's your long to intermediate.
Long
receiver.
to intermediate, but
And then Flowers.
Flowers
your everything.
He could be your gadget. He could be your short and go long. But you can line him up and say,
Don't let this Ravens fan fool you right now. He is excited to see what.
No. I do want to see. My only concern. We talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that makes quarterbacks great is that steady third down target.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like he has that guy yet.
Mark
Now,
Andrews?
the problem with Mark is they take Mark from him.
Yeah.
So when you look at quarterbacks and they get in their groove, it's 3rd and 8. I know I'm going to him. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
So when did Josh Allen get good? His name is Stephon Diggs, and one of the best route runners in the league. Aaron Rodgers, when he was at his best, had a guy named Devontae Adams, and Devontae
Devontae
is
before,
off the line, and ain't nothing you can do. When Matt Ryan was doing Matt Ryan thing,
Julio
was doing his thing. You gotta have that guy. I hope Bateman or Zay can become that guy, but I don't know yet, and that scares me.
I think what's going to end up happening is this, and this is why I'm not concerned about that. Is the reason why they could do that is because no one's scared of your receivers.
No, I agree.
And so now I'm not concerned about that point because now I can't. If I double Andrews, then one of these receivers is going to be single covered. You either got Odell single covered. That's or what you going single cover Zay in the slot?
No.
Oh, so that's what I mean. So now,
but you got to prove it first. And the first quarter of the season is going to be very important. That these receivers are different.
True.
Because right now it's
especially with the new offensive coordinator.
Right now it's on paper.
Look. No.
You know who else probably getting cut? Patrick Ricard.
Oh yeah. I think so.
I think
because
okay, we got Pat Ricard out there on these passing plays, the number one option. I don't.
You know why?
No, I know the OC talking about that.
No, you know
this
why?
should be a play.
Yo, you know why? No, Patrick Ricard should not get cut. He probably will. But here's my thing. Yeah, sometimes. Listen, only because you have French and Indian War veteran Greg Roman as your OC was he running routes. No, that's the only reason. So a regular OC ain't gonna do that. You see, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I think I understand. See, you've been traumatized. You've been traumatized. You have no idea. You got PTSD with I'm running the triple option. That's basically what your offense was. So now when you run a modern style offense that actually got offensive principles, now you're gonna be like, oh my God, Mark Andrews is so open. Oh my God, I wonder how that Patrick, Zay Flowers, wow, he had like 1,000 yards. He's my third receiver. See, that's what happens when you have good offensive principles.
And let's not forget, Lamar Jackson can run.
No, but y'all, when y'all be like, oh, he traumatized. Look, I want y'all to Google Stony Case. Y'all don't know what I've been through. I just want you to
I'm just talking about recent. I'm talking recent trauma.
Eric Zaire. You ain't never heard of Eric Zaire. I live with Eric Zaire. Google Scott Mitchell was my starting quarterback. And we benched him for Jim Harbaugh, who was on half a leg at this time. I done been through some stuff.
I understand. All I'm saying is that with a modern OC, some of the things that you've been traumatized ain't gonna happen. That's all I'm saying.
No. This offense should be high flying.
I ain't never seen that before.
I know, it's okay. Come on in. You gonna see.
I ain't never seen
That's
that.
all right.
All right. Are the Falcons crazy for going through with Desmond?
Heck yes! What are we doing?
Look, I could barely write this question.
What?
I got less on him than Jordan Love. Like,
My mic. Why was this a question? Why is this a question?
Four starts, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and he averaged 177 passing yards There's so much confidence.
That's really Malik Willis-ish.
No, Malik Willis would have threw 3 picks. And his completion percentage would have been 45. Look, here we go. Those numbers, the touchdown.
They're very Trey Lance-ish, shall we say. Is that better for you?
No, I'm just like, if this your guy, like the rest of your team is great.
Well, okay, I have several problems with the franchise. Let's start with the fact that you took a running back at 8, and then on draft day didn't move Cordell Paris, because that was the only time you was gonna get value for him.
They're doing 2-headed attack.
3.
But that's the point.
3-headed.
Now he's going to 3-headed.
They're running the triple option.
No,
Navy, Georgia Tech.
That don't even make sense. So I don't.
You said it don't make sense.
With this quarterback, it makes sense.
Sir.
We don't need it in the quarterback's hands.
Oh, okay, go with your other issues, because that's the first thing. You took Bijan Robinson.
They got Bijan Robinson. Name me a receiver from the Atlanta Falcons. I'll wait.
Cordell Patterson.
I was about to say Olamide Zaccheaus, but he with the Eagles now.
Exactly.
Yup.
They didn't address that.
And how you lose Calvin Ridley and not replace him?
The offensive line is not great. Even though they ran the ball the 5th month, their offensive line, especially
Is there a QB next year we don't know about? Or they trying to drag
Caleb Williams.
No, Caleb Williams is probably going number 1. And then I like Caleb Williams. Don't compare him to Mahomes. Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's not fair to the kid. Then their defense is atrocious. Like, they were trading away defensive players last year. They gave up Deion Jones. I'm like, who back up? Like, Deion Jones ain't great, but who you replacing him with?
This sounds like a tanking year. That's what this sounds like.
I just don't understand the direction, and I know Arthur Blank don't want to be bad.
Yeah.
Now, I will give him this. It did come out that they tried to trade for Kyler, which tells me you don't trust the quarterback.
100%.
So
nobody in their right mind.
They tried to trade for Kyler.
Wait, hold up. Well, Cardinals need to rebuild anyway. Y'all ain't really got none. So, I mean, take that dead money.
I would have took the number 8 pick and the first round pick next year and a 2 next year, and Kyler Murray would have been on the first thing smoking. Because that's me, and I'd go Teddy Bridgewater or Nick Foles this year, and because you ain't about to win.
You got the Bidwells running that.
Oh my
organization,
God.
So I just it's funny to me that they're doing, because okay, Washington's doing the Sam Howell thing. I got more.
Sam Howell thing.
I got more hope with Sam Howell than I do with Desmond Ridder.
Like, this is a bunch of throw the spaghetti on the wall.
Do
See
they-
what stick. Like, this is not
Do they
strategic.
think they about to get like 2012 Vince Young out of Desmond Ridder? Like, I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to do.
No, look.
I
think
for
they're
real,
hoping-
honestly.
I think they're hoping for the diamond in the rough. Like, you draft a quarterback in the first round, it's 50-50. We understand that. We know that. So they're hoping that he develops. I just don't.
But where was the talent to develop?
That.
That's why
I didn't understand the
like
pick.
I don't think Anthony Richardson can hit the broadside of the largest barn built. But he at least got talent. At least there's talent. There's talent there to go with.
No, that's physical gifts.
I don't necessarily believe that my man Ryan Tannehill is the most talented quarterback, but he been in the league 9 years, his 9th year, 10 years almost.
No,
I mean,
this like season number 12.
oh wow, see, you see what I mean? Like, he's not talented, but I don't see Desmond Ridder. I just don't. I didn't see it. I didn't see it in college. That's what I'm just like.
I'm with you. I don't.
And, okay, those are all your problems. Those are your problems. Can I tell you my problem? Okay. I've bone picked with this coach, right? So last year, there's this thing that y'all follow me on. It's called fantasy football. And one of the things that I did, that I told people to do, that I did myself, was draft Kyle Pitts. See?
Jesus,
Listen to me. How dare you do that to my number 5 pick? Why would you? You destroyed this man. You ran him into the ground. And then, to make matters worse, then he got hurt. And then you had another thoroughbred, Drake London, who I also drafted, thinking, oh man, about to double up. But no, I took double L's. Because Arthur Smith is awful. You know what? No, you deserve Desmond Ridder, is what you deserve. What you don't deserve is Kyle Pitts and Drake London. That's what you don't deserve. You deserve broke down Wes Welker. You deserve hurt Cooper Kupp.
Wes Welker's still in the league.
He
You know, you deserve a lot of things, but one of them is not Kyle Pitts. Neither is Drake London. So you know what I do? I hope Desmond Ridder.
I feel bad for Kyle Pitts.
So do I.
I seriously do.
This is what I hope. I hope that Desmond Ridder is. No, you know what? No, I'm not going to wish ill on that man. I'm not. What I hope is that something happens, like Calvin Ridley, and I have to excuse myself from the team for an entire year, so that Arthur Smith can go 0-17, so he can be fired, so that they can get a real coach that understands how to use weapons. That's all I want.
I'm going to end it with this. Would you be happy if Carson Wentz ended up being the backup
For who?
for the Atlanta Falcons?
Absolutely.
That's gonna last through what, camp?
No, I need that. I need that.
No. That's just being petty. I don't expect Carson Wentz to be the starting quarterback in the USFL. I wouldn't let him lead my high school team right now. Mentally, he not that guy.
But you know what he will do? He throw the ball. Now, maybe to your positive or to your detriment, but he gonna throw the ball. And at least Kyle Pitts gonna get some run.
No. What I saw last year is he hold the ball too long when he fumbled it when he get hit.
Well, no, he definitely got the fumbleitis.
It's mostly towards the end of the season, you know.
He ain't making it to the end of the season.
Listen, at least he was 27-7.
You know what? On that note, we thank you for watching. Remember, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Peace.
Carson Wentz.
I need something.
I
knew the petty in you was gonna have something to say about that. You know what?